well, I guess it's going on afternoon now, but I wanted to get out here and show you a few of the tools that I use for gardening and around the yard. Just a few little odds and ends of tools that don't require gas or electricity to work them. The first one, of course, is going to be pruners, or some people call them loppers, limb loppers. That's these. I'm sure you've all seen them. I've got a small handheld pair too. I forgot to bring them out. And then I've got an extra small pair that have the curved blades like this that we keep in the kitchen for like cutting bones and things like that when we're cooking, or when we butchered a chicken or something. Okay, this is just a double bit axe. If you're working up a new spot and there's tree roots in it, you may want to have an axe where you can chop some of the roots out. It's also helpful in taking down small trees that may be in the way, like in your field or something like that. This is the hoe that I use. It's not an expensive hoe. It's just got a little cultivator on one side and the hoe on the other side. It's very lightweight. It's got a fiberglass handle. It's very, very faded. And I already know that it needs sharpening so badly this year because I'd already tried to chop some weeds down and it wasn't doing any cutting, so I've got to get a file and sharpen that. And of course, everybody needs a shovel. We've got 2 or 3 of these, including one that's square on the tip instead of being rounded and pointed like that. It's just flat across. It's more of a scoop that we use to clean out the goat house and the chicken houses and clean under the rabbit hutches and things like that, so we can compost those materials. This one's heavy, but not in view. This is just a lawnmower. I use it around the yard. It needs oiling right now, and it won't go in this dirt very well, but you can see that it does work. See that? I hope you can see it. Anyway, as long as the grass isn't too tall and tough, it'll mow it right down. It'll mow it about anywhere because it's small. And I don't have to worry about going and buying gas for it. I have an old pair of hedge trimmers that really need to be replaced because they were like $5, and you can see they got bent right through there just trying to cut down grass and stuff. So I've got to get some new ones, but they're pretty handy along the edge of a fence or around the growing beds. They're pretty handy for cutting down that grass. And anything that gets very tall, when I cut it down, I can feed it to the goats or chickens. And last but not least, for this, for this is this little garden claw. Man, I love this thing. It's adjustable for height. So if you're a taller person, I'm really short, so I've got it all the way as short as it'll go. If you're a tall person though, it will fit just fine. That dirt obviously isn't very hard packed because the chickens have been all in it and it hasn't been walked on. But I have used that garden claw in some pretty tight dirt, some pretty hard dirt. And it takes some work, but it'll turn the dirt, and it will and then it'll also bring weeds up by the roots, and you can just throw them out of your garden bed. So I really enjoyed using that thing, and I've had it for a long time. I don't even know how long, maybe 15 years. And it always works. Again, don't have to worry about electricity, don't have to worry about gas. All I do is hang on to the handlebars and start twisting and turning, and you can turn it either way. If you turn it to the right, it digs in a little further. If you turn it to the left, it'll release some of the soil and matted up weeds and stuff. So it's not a very long video, but maybe it'll help somebody get a handle on just a few items that aren't terribly expensive, and once you buy them, you never have to worry about gas or electric for them because they're always going to work no matter what. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too windy. If I find there's wind on here, well then I'll just overlay some text so you'll know what I'm talking about. Thank you for watching.